Black history is interwoven with early childhood education. To this day, the innovation and dedication of Black educators, past and present, has created the advanced field of early childhood education we know today. Consider Frieda Mitchell, a political activist who became one of the first African Americans elected to a school board in South Carolina. During her years of service, Mrs. Mitchell realized that lower-class working families needed daycare options, and she provided those with an emphasis on nutrition and health. Later in life, she organized the United Communities for Child Development, a nonprofit to aid and promote community-controlled childcare centers in South Carolina, also serving as its first executive director and snagging a $500,000 grant to build a modern childcare facility. As if that wasn't enough, she was one of only 7 people awarded the John D. Rockefeller III Public Service Award. Then there's Evelyn K. Moore, an educator who became concerned at the high rate of Black children in special ed classes during the 60s. Along with 3 other teachers, Moore became part of the Perry Preschool Project, which helped 3- and 4-year-old Black children who came from low-income homes, had low IQ scores, and were considered at high risk for failure in school, not only raise their IQ scores to those of their peers, but perform better in life when it came to high school graduation rates, job retention, ability to form stable households, and physical health. Moore continued her work testifying before Congress on nearly every child development bill during the 1970s. Have you ever heard of Ella Jenkins? Often called the First Lady of Children's Music, Miss Jenkins was the first folk performer to teach fun, interactive music in schools and preschools. She often integrated world cultures, foreign languages, and basic skills into her joyful music, often using a unique call and response technique. Hailed as a pioneer by the Los Angeles Times, Miss Jenkins gained even more fame for her appearances in shows like Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and Barney, and finally being awarded a Lifetime Achievement Grammy Award. There are many other stories like this. Marian Wright Edelman, the first African-American woman to pass the bar in Mississippi, founded the Children's Defense Fund, a critical organization in advocating for children's rights. Geoffrey Canada launched the Harlem Children's Zone, a cradle-to-career network of programs that helps children from under-resourced communities succeed through education. This program was so successful that it became the model for President Obama's National 2010 Promised Neighborhoods Initiative.
The Harlem Children's Zone, an all-encompassing, all-hands-on-deck anti-poverty effort that is literally saving a generation of children in a neighborhood where they were never supposed to have a chance.
These are just a few brief chapters in the invaluable intersection of Black history and early childhood education. Today, we honor these leaders who fought for the youngest and most silenced voices among us, and we honor those who continue to fight every day at a classroom, administrative, and federal level for the future of our country.